Welcome to NIKOLSA. Today we will learn about Harivansh Rai Bachchan Srivastav. Harivansh Rai Bachchan Srivastav was born in year 1907 in village Babupatti near Allahabad in Kayat's family to Pratap Narayan Srivastav and Saraswati Devi. He was their eldest born. Because of his childlike ways, the moniker stuck with him, thus becoming one of the most recognizable names. Harivansh Rai Bachchan started his education from municipal school. It was the same time that he also started learning Urdu from Kayat's Pathshalas. Later, he pursued his higher education from Allahabad University and Banaras Hindu University. In 1971, he joined English department of Allahabad University as a faculty and taught there till 1952. He then went to Cambridge University for 2 years to do his doctoral thesis on W.B. Yeats and occultism, becoming the second Indian to get a PhD in English literature from this university. It was also the time he dropped the Srivastav from his name and used Bachchan as his last name. He then came back to India and took up teaching, while at the same time serving some time at Allahabad station of All India Radio. Bachchan married in year 1926 when he was just 19 years old and his wife Shyama was 14-year-old. In 1936 he passed away succumbing to TB. 5 years later, Bachchan married Tejaswari, with whom two children Amitabh and Ajitabh. Rai Bachchan later moved to Delhi in 1955 to join the External Affairs Ministry as a special officer in Hindi cell, translating officers' documents in Hindi. He served for a period of 10 years. During this time, he also worked on promoting Hindi as official language of India, as well as translating some of the major works into Hindi like Macbeth, Othio, Bhagavad Gita, and work of W.B. Yeats and Rubaiyat of Om Ka Khyam. Rai Bachchan is best remembered for his 142-verse lyric poem Madhushala, The House of Wine, which was published in 1935. This work encapsulates him as the foremost Hindi poet and subsequently translated into English and number of Indian languages. The poem became a craze and was even performed on stage. Madhushala was a part of his poetic trilogy. Other two began Madhubala and Madhukalash. It was on this trilogy that his fame rests. In 1969, he published the first of his 4-part autobiography, Kya Bhulu Kya Yaad Kuru. The second part, Need Ke Nirmaan Fir, was published in 1970, and third, Basere Se Dur. In 1977, the last part, Deshwar Se Sopan Tak, in 1985. The series was well received and an abridged English translated by Robert Schnell. In the Afternoon of Time was published in 1998. It is now considered to be landmark in Hindi literature. Throughout his teaching career and while working in an external affairs ministry and later, Bachchan published about 30 poetry collections as well as works in Hindi essays, travelogies, and a few songs for Hindi film industries. Also read his poem to large audience. His last poem, 8 November 1984, based on Indira Gandhi's accession, was written in November 1984. In 1966, Harivansh Rai Bachchan was nominated to Rajya Sabha, and in 1969, he received the Sahitya Academy Award. 7 years later, Government of India bestowed him Padma Bhushan in recognition of his contribution to Hindi literature. In addition, he was also awarded the Sovietland Nehru Award, the Lotus Award of Afro-Asian Writers Conference, and Saraswati Samman. The Uttar Pradesh government confers him Yash Bharati Samman in 1994. A postage stamp was released in 2003 in his memory. At the age of 95, in 2003, Harivansh Rai Bachchan breathed his last. He was suffering from respiratory ailments. 4 years later, his wife passed away at the age of 93. That is for today, guys. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching my video.